Aaron hasn't played yet, so I really can't say on that. But Big Z, like he will get adjusted as time goes by. He's doing pretty good. He is very great. I'm happy he's here. He's going to be a great part of the team. So I can't wait for us all to get back and start playing.
What have you been able to learn being on the sidelines over the last couple months? Anything new that's kind of stood out to you about the team or maybe yourself?
Say that again.
Just being or watching from the sidelines. Is there anything about the team that you've seen that maybe has excited you or things you didn't know about?
How they play. They always playing for each other. They want to get each other better. Helping each other grow. I'm not surprised about anything. I said earlier, if you're playing for Kentucky, there's a reason you're playing here. So nothing comes as a surprise. Playing for one another. That's actually one thing that surprised me because, coming from your high school, you were the main man in your high school, ball goes to you. But here, the way they're playing for each other, trying to get each other better, that's really surprising. I can't wait to get back and play with them.
I'm sure you'll get asked this question a bunch, but do you have a timeline for?
I do not have a timeline.
What?
I'm just worried about getting back, obviously, but most of my time during the day, I spend it with my trainer, getting better. I'm my strength coach, I've grown a little stronger, from last year, so that's actually a great thing.
Will you know when you're ready, or will someone tell you that you're ready? You know what I mean, like a trainer.
Ready to do what?
To get on the court and play and get back.
Once that time comes, I think we all will know. For right now, I'm just, working my way towards, coming back.
What keeps you motivated? Because obviously that had to be a tough situation in the middle of the summer when you think you're going to play. What keeps you motivated each day to go through?
I'm this injury is part of the game. So, it's unfortunate that it happened to me. I don't know what to do. It happened. All I'm focused on is getting better. What am I going to do to help the team? So for that to happen, I need to, be in the training room with my trainer, to get better. So
obviously you wouldn't wish injury on anyone else, but is it with Aaron going through kind of a similar thing? Does it kind of help that you guys are both kind of going through a similar situation at the same time?
It doesn't, I'm not going to say that it helps. Nobody want to wish injury on themselves. Sure. But it's unfortunate that it happened. But, I'm getting to know Aaron outside of basketball. And that is, I have created a great relationship with Aaron. He always say he's my African brother. So, being with Aaron, he helps me, and I help him too.
I'm curious what you got to know about him. Everyone says he has such a big personality.
Yeah, he does. He has a great personality. So, he is the kind of person you want to be around. For some reason, he just starts off conversation. I keep wondering, how does he do it? I'll go out with him. He's always trying to talk to everybody. When I walk with him, I'm like the shy one, and he's the talkative. I just listen to him talk. I just sit and just listen to him talk to people. I'm like, how do you do it?
How much do you think it's going to help and translate onto the court? Knowing that you guys are building this relationship off the court.
Yeah.
Especially being a little bit younger.
What was the question again?
So, how do you think that's going to translate onto the court? Now that you're building that relationship off the court.
We have to see. We'll have to see. I think we'll do great.
When you're back at full health and feeling good, what is the best version of yourself that you're excited for people to see this season?
That's something they'll have to see. I can't say nothing on it now. I can't say nothing on it. Just whatever you see, go with it. Like a surprise. I don't know what to say. I'm just working on getting better, getting healthier. Working on my shot, because that's what I'm working on now. Because since I can't jump or do anything, so the little things, working on my form shooting. That's that's gonna be a big part of my game when I get back, hopefully.
I kind of want to just ask questions like looking back on your time at UK. First of all, you're still on scholarship, right?
No, not right now.
Not right now. Okay, gotcha. Well, just kind of looking back at your career, what are some of your most favorite teammates? In terms of players that you've been with and future NBA guys. Just who are some of the guys that really stood out to you over your career and that maybe have made an impact on you personally, even to this day?
Yeah, no, I mean, when I first came in, my freshman year was probably like one of the most memorable years, and we had a really good team. It sucks that it got cut short because of COVID, but I mean, those guys, we still talk. I mean, like, Manuel quickly when he comes back and visits, Nick Richards, all those guys, Tyrese, Nate Sestina, Ashton. I mean, really just that whole team was pretty close-knit. And, I mean, from that point on, like, me and CJ, I mean, obviously we were best friends, and Kellen, that team, and then like even the guys from last year's team when we were there together for a while, like Lance and Jacob were here 3 years together, Savir, all those guys. But I've had a lot of good memories. I mean, each one of those teams had something like special about it. So yeah.
Is there one memory in particular that really stands out about your time so far?
The Kansas game, what year was that?
The one at Kansas?
At Kansas,
yeah.
That was probably one of the most fun games I've been a part of. Also, my freshman year, we played at Texas Tech. That was the atmosphere was crazy, and I think Quick hit like a half-court shot at like halftime or something. I don't know, but that game was nuts too. So probably like one of those. One of those
because of how the game played out, or the atmosphere?
A little bit of both. I mean, just like leading up to the game. I mean, I know the Texas Tech game for sure because like the students were like camping out and stuff. And everybody was excited for that game. Also that year, the same year, we played at Arkansas and the fans were like beating on our bus or something, and Cal made us like run to the bus like out of shoot around. I don't know, it was a pretty funny memory. I don't know, it just came to mind. But like something like that was probably.
So they found the bus? Is that your saying?
It was like we were like pulled up to shoot around, and like the fans there like lined up like I guess camping out type sort of thing. I don't really know how it works there, but like. Cal was like, we're going to sprint to the bus. So we all sprinted to the bus out of this. I don't know, but it was just kind of a funny memory.
Yeah, I'm sure that was memorable for people watching the entire Kentucky team sprinting to the bus.
Exactly, for sure.
Pure talent-wise, who's the best player you think you've gotten the chance to play alongside here?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, we've been around a lot of good guys.
Yeah.
Each team has had a bunch of good guys. Probably just like, maybe Tyrese Maxey. I mean, just based on that, Quick shot the ball probably the best out of anyone I've ever been around. So probably one of those two guys.
Yeah. You talked about CJ. Did you all kind of know each other before you even came to UK?
Kind of, but not like how we are now. Like we knew of each other. I mean, both being from the state. We both played at Adidas AAUs, but he played Indiana. I played somewhere else. But we knew each other. Then we got here and we got super close and just roommates and all that type of stuff. So.
Y'all are still pretty close then?
Yeah, for sure.
You going to be in the wedding then?
We'll see. I don't know. But I'm excited for that, so I'm happy for him and Blair. So.
What about funniest guy that you've been? Is it, you can even include this team if they qualify.
You know how each team always has that one guy?
I feel like Aaron would be the guy for this team.
Aaron's hilarious. There's a couple more than just one on this team. I would say the funniest guy. Oh, man. Oscar was just funny just because how he is. Oscar, Lance is funny. I would probably have to go Oscar because he would always just say something that would just have everyone laughing. Probably.
Now, why did you elect to stay with Kentucky for all these years? Obviously, you could have maybe gone to a smaller school and gotten more playing time. What was why did you elect to stay this long?
Yeah, I mean, I really just like it here. I mean, I wanted to finish my master's degree this year. I could have, like you said, went somewhere else and played, but I love it. I love the coaching staff, love all my teammates. So it's just been a great journey, and just being from Kentucky, I've loved every minute of it. So that's had the most impact.
What are you most looking forward to about with this current team and kind of watching them with going back to the freshman round with Cal?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all just ready to get the season started. For one, we've been practicing since June or whatever, but we're just all excited to go out there and play. And we got a good group of guys, good guards, bigs, forwards, all that, and we're really just excited to go out and play some games this year.
You said you're getting your master's. What's that in, and kind of what's your post-college plans looking like?
Yeah, that's my post-college plans. I still am not 100% sure yet. I don't know if I want to get into coach. Well, that's what a lot of people say. I'm like, maybe I should figure that out, but not 100% sure. But my master's is sports leadership and kinesiology. I guess that's like sort of the same thing, but that's what my master's.
Do you ever think about coaching or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like always been in the back of the head, but still not like 100% sure if I want to do that. But like, I mean, I've learned from some of the best, so if I do go that route, I'd be excited.
Awesome. Thanks, Kentucky, and just kind of your time. Ask a few questions about that. Is this going to be your last year, you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, just kind of take me back. What are some of your favorite memories over the last few years? Is there anything that really sticks out about your time here, things that you enjoyed?
As far as sticks out, I don't know. I made so many memories. It's like every year is a new memory, new team, new guys, new personality. So I couldn't pick out no specific memory, but it's a lot of good memories.
I was kind of asking Brennan the same stuff. He talked about a moment where Arkansas fans were banging on a bus when you all were running out to that. Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what was that like?
I mean, being at Kentucky for a few years, you see how crazy the fans are, especially our fans. We got great fans, but going on the road, seeing Tennessee fans, Arkansas fans, it's crazy. So, I mean, it's a fun experience, but like you get used to it.
I was asking him as well about some of the most talented teammates that he's had. He listed off guys like Maxey quickly. Just who do you think is maybe pure overall talent? Who's the best teammate that you've played with here?
I don't know about the best, but it's a lot of talented guys. Guys like Shaden Sharp, even this year's team, Rob, DJ, all the guys are talented really every year. So it's a lot of talented people.
What about funniest guy? Is there a guy that still sticks out that's the funniest that you've been a teammate with over the years?
A couple of them: Tatai, Lance, Damian, Cam Fletcher. It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of personality every year.
What should Kentucky fans kind of expect out of this team this year? As someone who's been here,
it's Kentucky. They expect the national championship every year. So, I mean, we're going to try. Hopefully, we can get it done for the state. So, yeah.
But in terms of kind of the play style, how do you think this team is going to be geared up to play this year?
I like this team play style because everybody on the team, they can shoot, facilitate, drive. So, it's going to give us a chance to space out the court and play freely. What
are your kind of post-college plans? Do you want to keep playing, do coaching, anything? Have you thought about any of that stuff yet?
Nah, not really. I'm not sure about it, but I'm definitely going to stay in sports.
Gotcha. And just, like I said, just trying to get back. Just a lot of work on and off the court, and just trying to be a better me. Feel me? That's really it.
Aaron, do you have a timeline for when you think you'll be able to be back and play in games?
Nah, I don't have a timeline for it yet. But like I said, I'm doing everything, and I'm just trying to keep on focus on getting better. That's really it.
Have they given you a benchmark for what has to happen for you to be cleared to play?
No, sir.
Just feel good?
Feel good.
Tests look good, all that kind of stuff? Is
yes,
that
sir.
Basically what has to happen?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes when you're hurt and you're off to the side, you don't feel a part of it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. How much do you have to kind of continue to lock in mentally? Because you haven't been on the court, you haven't been going through these practices ever since you stepped on the campus.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've been the same. I'm never gonna just switch up or never gonna have a different feeling towards the game of basketball, because no matter what I'm doing, I'm always gonna have a love for the game. Watching it, doing it, not doing it, like I'm always gonna have a love for the game. So my main focus now is actually becoming a better teammate. Feel me? Because it's not gonna be every day I'm gonna step on the court and just play the whole time. It's gonna be times where I'm gonna be on the bench and have to realize like I have to do what I'm doing right now.
Is this something that you learned while being hurt, or you knew that was going to the mindset going in? I guess how much had your mindset changed being hurt that you will try to incorporate when you do get the chance to play? Yes,
sir. Yeah, it changed a lot actually, because I never had to deal with this. Feel me? I never been hurt. I never had to deal with being on the sideline. I was always the person doing stuff. Feel me? So now that I'm not doing nothing, it shows like what other stuff can I do to be a better basketball player and a better man.
Aaron, how big of a mental battle has that been? You're talking about like not being able to be out there to play and just kind of going through that.
Yeah, it's been hard, but with the help of the staff, my mom, and a couple of the guys on the team, like it's been a breeze for me. Feel me? Like I just going through it every single day, just clapping for everybody, making sure everybody else straight.
What have you been able to learn being on the sidelines? Is there anything in particular that you kind of noticed about even the team, or maybe something how you will impact the game when you return, anything like that?
I'm just here to win. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I'm here to do is just win. regardless of what it is, regardless of what I have to do, I'm just here to win.
Without any real true big men, obviously they're playing, and with Trey at the 5, very stretchy. The offense is very spaced out. I know you think of yourself as a modern kind of big man. Does that excite you that whenever you slide back in, you're going to be sliding into a team that's playing that way, that's using its 5-man to pop out and shoot?
I can't wait for that because, like Coach Cal said, we all play together and we all play to win, and we all play for each other. So that's our main focus now, just trying to play for each other, push the ball up, get fast, like do everything that we have to do in order to be like the old teams, like Emmanuel Quickly and them. I feel like we compared like us with them.
When Cal says his best teams had a rim protector, and that's all this team needs, essentially, can you be that guy? Can you be the guy that closes the lid whenever you're available?
Of course, I love defense. That's my main. That's gonna give me my money. Feel me? Playing defense.
What do you tell the other guys? I mean, like the post guys, what to do? What things do you point out to them while you're watching on the sidelines? Things to, maybe look out for that'll help them.
I just tell them everything that they gotta hear. Feel me? I don't sugarcoat stuff. Hey, you're talking about the people on the sidelines, right? Like the.
Yeah, I mean, like the forwards and stuff.
Yeah. I just have to tell them everything that's real that I will go through, and that's in like that specific situation. For instance, like if Trey, I see he's not doing something correctly, I'm gonna correct him. Feel me? Like that's just the type of person I am.